This woman is from the Yuan sect. What a peerlessly handsome young man. I never expected to run into someone so outstanding in a desolate place like this.
What the hell? I just took a quick nap.
How did I wake up kidnapped and brought to this place?
Young Master Shu, are you really unwilling to cultivate and seek the Tao with me?
You know, in the past, plenty of young cultivators begged to follow me after tasting the benefits. Has your Yuan sect fallen so low? You'd even kidnap a useless trash like me? Didn't you even bother to do any research before snatching me? Oh, I did my research.
You are Yuan, the eldest young master of the Shu family in Tianchuan City.
Though your family is powerful, your cultivation foundation is absolute garbage. You only managed to draw qi into your body at 10 years old. And after 8 whole years, you're still stuck in the qi entry stage. If you knew that, why the hell did you kidnap me? What I desire is not your cultivation level, but the unique, exquisite aura you carry. As for how much you can actually boost my power, I couldn't care less. Wait, before you do anything, there is something I must tell you. I'm sick. Extremely sick. If you insist on having your way, we will absolutely die a horrific death. I'm really not lying. Starting from when I was 12 years old, I've dreamed of the same woman every single night. She's as beautiful as a goddess, but when she gets ruthless, it is absolutely terrifying. The very first time we met, she pinned me to the ground and beat me to a pulp. Then, she threw 2 cultivation manuals at me. The immortal, indestructible art. And the fist scripture. But once I started practicing that technique, all the spiritual energy was completely sucked dry by my flesh and blood, leaving not a single drop in my dantian. Even if you fed a pig that much energy, it would have leveled up by now. But I haven't even broken through to the body tempering stage. And that's because the immortal, indestructible art is actually a pure physical tempering technique. It tempers your body and soul to make them truly immortal. And that fist scripture is an extremely simple, pure, and devastating offensive boxing style. Just to get beaten up a little less in my dreams. I train like a madman in the starry arena of my dreams. And as my mastery of the fist progressed, I dreamed of the dojo less and less frequently. Yet of all nights, last night, I dreamed of it again. Damn it. If it weren't for the fact that whenever I practice my fists, I can't wake up no matter what happens in reality. How else could that old witch have gotten her hands on me? Young master, young master. Young master, what kind of illness were you just talking about? Is it that kind of embarrassing disease that is hard to talk about? Young master, what kind of illness were you just talking about? Is it that kind of embarrassing disease that is hard to talk about? Yeah. That's right. No matter. I am not afraid of such diseases at all. Besides, I have it too. So, how could I ever look down on you? Stop messing around. I'm not messing around. Don't worry, young master. This kind of illness won't kill you. Get the hell away from me. Ah. So, she's actually in the Shan entry realm. No wonder she managed to sneak into Tianchuan City. Blood Fist. You are Fist 13. Ah! Oh no. Blood Fist. Blood Fist. You are Fist 13. Haha. The useless young master of the Shu family in Tianshan City is actually the notoriously terrifying Fist 13.
肃然，于这是为。
If I don't avenge this, I, das Bingxian, swear I will no longer be human. But Blood Soul Art uses 200 refined souls as a catalyst and applies a secret technique to nurture a second soul for the cultivator. At critical moments, it serves as an ultimate life-saving card. This dark art is too sinister and has long been lost to time. I never expected this old witch to actually know this technique.
Yet death function doesn't die.
And this news gets out. We become a prime target for everyone. Because the name, Fist 13, has been completely ruined since 3 years ago. A ruthless monster has emerged in northern Yu. He wears a terrifying ghost mask, and nobody knows his true identity. The very first time he showed his face, he pulverized 27 demonic beasts with just 13 punches. From that day on, every single figure on the Prodigy leaderboard, whoever dared to fight him for resources, got beaten to a pulp, one by one. But the most brutal time was when Fairy Wululing, the darling of the masses, suffered a crushing defeat at his hands. Her Dao heart completely shattered. To force herself to start her cultivation from scratch, she actually used a dagger to slash her own beautiful face. Furious, her devoted followers immediately issued a kill order on him, with the hearts of young men all over the world shattered to pieces. They blamed every single bit of it on Quan 13, and with those sore losers adding fuel to the fire, Quan 13 became a despised villain, a brute who relied solely on raw power to tyrannize others. But all of this was actually my doing. No one knows that I am the infamous Quan 13. They only see me as a wealthy playboy with absolutely trash cultivation talent. And that's because the woman who taught me my cultivation technique warned me more than once that before I fully condense the drops of longevity blood, I must never, under any circumstances, expose my true strength. But that technique requires an insane amount of resources, and what my family provides is far from enough. So, to get my hands on cultivation resources, I had no choice but to put on the mask. In come Quan 13, I haven't even breathed a word of this secret to my own father. But now, I'm afraid this secret is about to be blown wide open. You old hag, you're dead meat. A servant from the Shu family rushed in to report, saying that their young master hadn't got out of bed yet this morning. But when the servants went inside to check, Yuan was already completely empty. Only a pink camisole was left behind on the bed, embroidered with a man and a woman, the signature emblem of the joyous sect. Damn it! With so many people guarding the place last night, not a single soul saw a damn thing. You useless trash! Go search for him right now! If Yuan loses even a single hair on his head, we will all be apologizing to him in the afterlife. 18 years ago, a man arrived in Tianchuan City with a baby still in swaddling clothes. Within just a few short years, he established the prominent Shu family and even arranged a childhood betrothal for his son with the Gu family, a powerful local clan. Outsiders only know that Shizan is highly skilled in business, allowing him to rise so rapidly in just a few short years. But they are all dead wrong. As the city lord, I naturally know that Master Shu, Suzanne, is someone whose true identity is beyond anyone's wildest imagination. 3 days ago, Shizu went out, and he hasn't returned yet. What if he finds out about this? No, I have to go look for him myself. I need to contact the neighboring cities right away. City Lord, just now, someone started spreading rumors. They're saying that young Master Yuan is actually the legendary Fist 13. They're even handing out flyers. They're literally all over the city. Now every single person in the city knows about it. Fist 13 is none other than Tianzhou City's Yuan. He used his reputation as a useless loser as a cover-up to ruthlessly bully other cultivators, committing heinous crimes. He is vile and malicious, and deserves to be executed by anyone who crosses his path.
Yuan.
Fest 13 is Yuan?
Fist 13. Damn. Since when do people start spreading rumors about a total cultivation loser? Seriously, these rumors are getting ridiculously out of hand. They actually claim that the brat who tried to break off our engagement 8 times is actually the legendary Fist 13. I could never figure it out before. You, senior sister, are recognized as one of the greatest beauties in the Daiqian dynasty, with countless suitors chasing after you. Yet you refused every single one of them. But looking at it now, if that guy really is Fist 13, then you two actually make a perfect match. Senior sister, tell me quickly, is this news actually true? No wonder you were completely unmoved, no matter how much I tried to persuade you. I need to go down the mountain and head home immediately.
Senior sister, you can't do that.
Master gave strict orders that before he finishes his secluded training, both of us must remain on the mountain.
Master said he is going to the great wilderness to handle that matter himself.
I must return. Now that this has happened, regardless of whether it's true or not, there will definitely be a lot of people heading to Tianchuan City to cause trouble. I don't want him to get hurt.
Senior sister, wait for me. Wait up.
Damn it, that old witch is incredibly fast. We've only been on the road for half a day, and things have already gotten this bad. All these people at the city gates.
Are they really all here to settle scores with Tuan 13?
Thank goodness I kept this treasure from the secret realm we entered before. It's finally coming in handy today. As expected of an ancient relic, it really has some incredible tricks. Even though it can only mimic a human form
And can't move or speak.
for today's purposes,
It is more than enough.
City Lord, we only want Yuan to come out and face us.
Whether this news is true or not, we will know the moment we question him.
Everyone, I don't know where Yuan is either. He met with an accident last night and was abducted. We still can't find him anywhere.
For something like this to happen at a time like this,
Isn't that just a little too coincidental?
1030, Yuan.
Get us back, Fairy Lilo Lee.
Everyone, I will say this one last time.
Yuan met with an accident and was abducted.
We need to go out and search for him. Right now. If you leave now, we can let bygones be bygones. But if you keep making trouble over and over again, don't blame us for being ruthless.
City Rocio. Khan 13 has been committing all kinds of evil in the Duxian territory.
He is brutal and ruthless. We came here today fully prepared to die. If our lives can restore peace to the cultivation world, we will never compromise the integrity of us cultivators. We will never allow evil men to trample over us. Well said. A cultivator's integrity must never be trampled upon. You, boy from the Fire Cloud sect, I will give you a chance to prove yourself and restore peace to this cultivation world.
Quan.
This power. He is definitely Quan 13. There is no mistake. Where did all that self-righteous, heroic attitude of yours go? Weren't you guys talking big just a second ago? Keep going. Quan 13. If you have the guts, don't you dare leave.
Someone will be here to deal with you. Soon.
Are you scared? Is this your so-called moral backbone? Looks like you don't actually have any backbone at all. Don't just stand there. Get on your knees. Who else wants to seek justice? Step forward right now. Actually, forget it. Too much trouble. Why don't all of you just come at me together? I've long heard that Quan 13 is peerlessly overbearing. Seeing him today, it really is true. He forced several disciples of the great sects to their knees in a single moment. Such power is truly terrifying. Save that for later.
look at the guy on the ground. Doesn't he look like Yuan? Yuan?
Oh?
So this is Xu Ren.
How interesting. So the kid I saved on a whim is actually Yuan.
These days, even I can be rumored to be a useless loser.
Since he's just a useless waste, then let's just kill him, lest those little bugs hiding in the shadows keep spreading rumors
And ruining my reputation.
Wait.
Well, what advice do you have for me, sir?
Colon 13. Yuan is my future son-in-law.
Please, show some mercy.
I, Gukon Hai, am willing to offer 1,000 high-grade spirit stones in return.
as a token of my gratitude for saving my future son-in-law's life.
1,000 high-grade spirit stones?
Sir, that must be your entire family fortune, isn't it?
Is it really worth trading all that for a useless waste? It is no loss. When my Gu family was down and out,
It was his father who saved our entire family.
And I am the one who watched Yuan grow up.
He is an exceptionally good young man, and my daughter is very fond of him too.
Even if it means spending every last penny of my family wealth.
If it can save his life, it is worth every single penny.
although your words are deeply moving, sir, I must refuse.
A piece of trash like him doesn't deserve you, sir.
And even less does he deserve your daughter.
Damn it.
This is nothing like the script I had in mind.
If I actually hand over this lifeless puppet right now,
Won't my cover be blown instantly?
Fist 13, don't be reckless. If you think Master Gu's offer isn't enough,
My Liezhou city is also willing to offer 2,000 high-grade spirit stones.
And I, from Chanhu City, will also offer 2,000 high-grade spirit stones.
I don't understand.
He's just a piece of useless trash.
Is he really worth all of you coming to his rescue like this? Could it be that he's hiding some deep, unknown secret?
Do you think we have a choice?
If Yuan dies,
The rest of us minor city lords will have to go to the grave with him.
Wait, are those the legendary Black Blade Cavalry?
No, wait. It's not just the Black Blade Cavalry.
The Silver Spear Cavalry is here too.
Why on earth are the Black Blade and Silver Spear Cavalries here?
Aren't those the elite divine forces of the great Chan Imperial capital?
But they've arrived at the perfect time.
Impressive.
This has truly opened my eyes today. Who would have thought a tiny place like Chanshan City would be so full of crouching tigers and hidden dragons?
Fine. Consider this my act of mercy for today. Your servants.
Pay respects to the three masters,
Is young Master Yuan unharmed?
We failed in our duty to protect him.
and we beg the masters for our punishment.
Wait, aren't those my two good brothers and my future in-law?
What exactly are their real identities?
虚教,虚狂. Are you two really the commanders of the Black Blade and Silver Spear Cavaliers?
And my brother, Shi Zhen.
Is actually the eldest son of Sulitian, the guardian god of war of the great Chan Empire.
Haha, Brother Gu.
My eldest brother had no other choice but to keep it a secret. I didn't mean to hide this from you.
You know my nephew's condition is a bit unusual.
My brother only did it with the best intentions.
Even that brat, Shi Yuan, doesn't know about this himself.
Brother Gu, we have to take Yuan back to the imperial capital. The rumors are completely out of control now.
But the old master is also terrified that something might happen to Yuan. Is it because
Fist 13?
didn't the imperial capital investigate him already? He's not nearly as brutal and bloodthirsty as the rumors claim. Even though he ruthlessly plundered resources in the secret realm, he won all of them with his own strength.
And whenever he fought someone, he always showed restraint.
He rarely, if ever, took a life.
But this world is full of people who are jealous of brilliant geniuses.
For someone like Fist 13, who appeared out of nowhere with no background, everyone wants to ruin him and drag his name through the mud.
When he showed up in Tianzhuan City today and caused such a scene,
He was probably just showing his frustration with those rumors.
Even though the kid's cultivation is weak, and he's tried to call off the engagement multiple times, his only intention was to avoid holding your daughter back. He really is a good kid. Now that he's leaving, I'm afraid I won't have anyone left to drink with. General, the young master is out of danger, but his vital energy is fluctuating so wildly, it is truly impossible to figure out. I understand. You may leave now. Yes, sir. Consider yourself lucky, kid. You ran into Fist 13. Otherwise, if the Yuan sect had captured you, even if we did manage to rescue you, you would have gone through absolute hell.
This is a 1,000-year blood-nourishing herb.
Take it and use it for your cultivation. See if you can widen your 5 meridians a bit more. What is our family's real background?
Why can you always pull out these kinds of treasures for me, Father?
Please, Father, tell me. How many other things have you been keeping from me? Where is my mother, anyway? Now that you are grown up, it is time you knew the truth. I come from the martial god manor in the imperial capital.
And your grandfather is Shu Pingdian, the guardian martial god of Daqian.
As for your mother, she wasn't from our kingdom of Daqian.
Your mother and I first met on the ancient battlefield. When I first saw her, she was gravely wounded.
I was the one who saved her life.
Over time, we fell deeply in love. One night, during a raging blizzard,
Your mother and I... Whoa, wait, hold on. I don't need to hear the details. So, what happened to Mom after that? Why did she leave?
it happened just 3 months after you were born. 5 strangers arrived outside the martial god manor.
They came for your mother.
When they found out about her and me, they threatened to wipe out the entire imperial capital.
Your grandfather tried to fight them off, but he was nearly killed.
The blow he took from just one of them left him with lingering injuries that plague him to this day.
That night,
More than half of our manor's elite guards were slaughtered. A quarter of the imperial capital was reduced to ruins.
If your mother hadn't threatened to end her own life,
Those 5 would have butchered every single soul in the capital. In the end, they took her away. After that night,
although the royal family didn't punish us,
the other families caught in the crossfire grew to hate us to the bone. I had no choice but to take you and flee the capital. It's all my fault. I was too weak. I couldn't protect your mother.
before she was taken, she begged me to make sure you grew up strong.
So please, just focus on your cultivation. Tell me if you need anything at all. I don't care what the rumors say. I have always believed in you, and I know my son is second to none. I've been so selfish. All these years, Dad has been carrying this crushing burden all by himself. Every time he went away, he'd bring back priceless heavenly treasures that no amount of money could buy. Also that I wouldn't have to suffer their ridicule and mockery. And yet, I'm still keeping secrets from him. Even though he never says a word, hearing all those nasty rumors about me must tear his heart apart. All right, don't overthink it. A hidden dragon in the abyss is bound to soar to the heavens eventually. It's getting late.
Go get some rest first.
Recovering your health is what matters most.
Father.
I'm sorry.
What are you doing?
Father, those aren't rumors.
I really have. All 13.
I really have all 13. My child
Has all 13.
Haha, yes, I knew my son was a genius. A peerless talent who will crush all peers of his generation, so they can't even lift their heads. You little one. Spit it out! Why did you hide something this big from your own father? Father, it wasn't just my choice to keep it from you. The senior who passed this technique to me strictly instructed me that before I master it, I must never let anyone know. And because of this unique cultivation technique, I seem stuck at the Qi entry stage. That's senior.
Forget it. You don't need to tell me.
Just make sure you thank him properly on my behalf.
Father.
It's nothing. Just an old ailment.
Go call your 2 uncles to guard me while I recover.
It's just my old ailment. I got too excited and couldn't keep it under control.
Father, what just happened?
You brat, we were about to ask you the same thing.
What on earth did you say to make your father cough up blood from pure joy?
It's a long story.
Young Masters, young Youngster, Miss Gu has returned.
She's just outside the city gates right now.
Great Willie is back.
The news only spread this morning, and she's already back tonight?
She sure moves fast. She didn't come back specifically to chop me to pieces, did she?
After all, back when I went to her father to call off our engagement, every single time, he'd specifically bring his sword back from the Holy Land and chase me down to hack me to pieces across 3 whole cities.
You brat. What are you just standing there for?
Hurry up and bring your wife back.
Thank goodness he's all right.
Wait, no! That bastard went to my father 8 times in a row to demand to call off our engagement.
I want nothing more than to tear him limb from limb.
Hey, let's talk this out calmly, okay?
So, you're Yuan.
You do look pretty decent. But looking at you, there's no way you're the legendary rank 13.
Little girl, you better watch your mouth.
How could I possibly be some cold-blooded monster? I'm actually a really good guy. Hey. What do you think you're doing? Are you trying to pick on my senior sister again?
No wonder the sisters back on the mountain say that the better looking a guy is, the wilder he plays.
Let's just head into the city first before we talk.
Wait, aren't you supposed to be cultivating up on the mountain?
I heard the news. I was worried you'd get beaten to death, so I came back.
That rumor. What exactly is going on with it?
Well, it's a bit complicated.
I only found out about it today myself.
Xiaoqing, senior sister, has a few words she wants to say to Yuan.
Wait here for me, for a bit.
Really, calm down.
Not here. There are people around.
Captain, should we head over and check it out? You don't know Jack.
You clueless bachelor.
Let's just pretend we didn't see a thing and keep going.
Keep patrolling.
A mere level 9 Qi cultivator.
Using telepathy? Is that even possible?
Actually, I do have a bit of an embarrassing secret.
An embarrassing secret?
So, you called off our engagement 8 times, constantly claiming it was for my own good, and that you didn't want to hold me back?
But looking at it now, that was a complete lie too, wasn't it?
You are the legendary rank 13, so it's only natural that I'm not good enough for you. You are the legendary rank 13. It's only natural that I don't deserve you, Wooly. Please don't think that way.
The senior who taught me this technique warned me never to reveal it to anyone.
This cultivation technique is just too dangerous. I might be stuck in the entry realm for the rest of my life. And who knows? My blood and energy might rupture my body and kill me one day. When I broke off our engagement,
I truly didn't want to hold you back.
because I have absolutely no idea what my future holds. Take it back. I don't want it.
Wait, don't. Everything I said is true.
This bracelet is filled with all the treasures I've gathered from secret realms over the years.
I saved every single thing I thought would be useful to you. I originally planned to tell you everything after I made a breakthrough. But since my secret is out now,
I might as well give it to you early.
He wasn't lying to me.
It really is filled with weapons for sword cultivators and sword inheritances, along with several extraordinary top-grade swords.
So, how exactly did your identity get exposed?
I accidentally got kidnapped by the people from the Yuan sect.
Don't worry, my little Ruli.
Not a single hair on my body was touched.
I swear I'm perfectly fine.
oh, I don't mind.
I knew my little Ruli wouldn't look down on me.
But even if you did get dirty, and we couldn't be husband and wife, I could just chop it off and we could still be sisters.
Don't worry, little Ruli. I'm keeping this body of mine just for you.
Good loss. Keeping your body just for me, my foot.
Ruli, if I really am stuck in the entry realm for the rest of my life,
And you are in the prime of your youth.
while I turn into a withered old man,
Won't you regret it?
regret what?
Cultivation doesn't matter. Losing the person you love is the only real loss. If you really are stuck in the entry realm forever,
Then I'll stay by your side forever.
as long as you are still Shun.
Oh, and Ruali, keep the fact that I'm covered in wounds a secret for now.
By the way,
The Heavenly Secrets Pavilion just released some news.
An ancient treasure in the great wilderness is about to open soon. All the top factions will be heading there.
Once my master finishes his seclusion, he should be coming straight to Tanchuan City.
If there's anything good inside, I'll help you fight for it.
The Heavenly Secret Pavilion. The reclusive sect of master diviners.
Father, how much do you know about the news from the Heavenly Secret Pavilion? To be honest with you, my sudden trip back to the Imperial capital a few days ago was because of their prophecy. A legendary inheritance is about to emerge in the Great Wasteland, and it might be linked to the ancient sects. According to legend, 10,000 years ago, 3 great ancient sects ruled over the Geo-continent. The ancient Flesh sect was famous for their supreme body tempering and physical strength, dominating the northern lands. The ancient Heavenly Sword sect was renowned for their mastery of flying swords, settling by the shores of the Eastern Sea. Meanwhile, the ancient Divine Talisman sect excelled in the profound arts of talismans and the soul, ruling over the southern territories.
That was the golden age of the Yuan continent.
but this glorious era only lasted for 1,000 years.
In a single night,
All 3 ancient sects vanished without a trace,
leaving behind nothing but empty halls.
their countless treasures, powerful techniques, and secret manuals.
Disappeared along with them.
Our great Khani Empire is located in the northern region of the continent.
And the Great Wasteland lies right within the northern territory.
If this secret treasure is indeed linked to the ancient sects, could it be from the ancient Flesh sect?
It's highly likely the ancient Flesh sect. I brought both of your uncles with me this time, specifically to help you fight for it. This opportunity is tied to the ancient sects.
So some monsters might actually show themselves.
Even outside forces will be arriving.
They must be prepared.
In coming days, the northern territory will be thrown into absolute chaos. I told you before, you must never expose your immortality blood until it is fully formed. But Master, you once said that training my fists
Was so I could become invincible and fear nothing in this world.
But over these past 6 years, I'm not invincible. But I know where I stand. Ever since my cultivation got stuck at the 9th realm, my father has been searching everywhere for rare heavenly treasures. For me,
But my cultivation hasn't budged at all.
even with everyone else looking down on me.
He's never blamed me. Not even once.
And now, I don't want to let him down.
I don't want to disappoint the people who never gave up on me either.
I just want to be myself. I don't want the name Fist 13 to become my shackle. I want to live my life as Yuan.
But now that my secret is out, I guess it doesn't matter anymore. I'll just let things take their natural course.
Once you get your hands on that treasure in the great wilderness, refining your first drop of longevity blood will be a piece of cake.
All right, back to practicing your punches.
Huh?
From now on, Fist 13 can finally be Yuan. From this day forward, Fist 13 can just be Yuan.
Father, uncles,
The Holy Lord of Fuado is arriving soon. That girl, Ruilai, snuck down the mountain with her junior sister just to find you.
She must be furious right now.
So, you need to go meet them.
The Holy Lord of Fuao,
The Fio Holy Land.
one of the top 3 forces in the Great Chan Empire.
on par with the sect of common people in Lingshan.
Its leader, Holy Lord Xiaoruan, is a powerhouse of the mountain-moving realm. She ranks among the top 10 strongest figures in the entire Northern Territory. What are you going to do about her?
Just because they snuck down the mountain, don't just stand there dazed.
When she gets here, play nice and call her Auntie Yum.
Auntie Anne? What exactly is the relationship between them?
It's one thing to be the legitimate eldest young master of the God of War mansion, but to actually have connections with the leader of one of the top 3 forces in Great Q.
The Holy Lord is coming in person.
Isn't Father going over to greet her?
Your father has his own arrangements.
You don't need to worry about it. Haha.
What are you doing here?
My father sent me here. By the way, Holy Lord, did you and my father know each other?
I've never heard Master mention it.
Master is here.
Greetings, Holy Lord Jiao.
I take it you must be Yuan. So, should I call you Master Xiu today? Or Quan Shi-san? I have never heard of anyone named Quan Shi-san, and I certainly don't know him.
But if it makes you happy, Aunt Jen,
then Yuan can be Quan Shi-san.
I actually hope you are indeed Quan Xian, because relying on nothing but that pretty face of yours
Isn't going to protect Ruli.
If you don't have the strength,
You are in for a world of trouble. Holy Lord, it's quite windy out here. Please, step inside the residence. We would love to host a welcome feast for you.
there is no need for a feast.
Master Gu, I will be staying at your place for the next few days.
I hope it is not too much of a bother.
No, not at all. Not at all. Holy Lord, please follow me. Did your father and my master know each other?
I'm not sure, though I suppose he must have known her, since he told me to call the Holy Lord Aunt Yen.
No need to whisper behind my back. Go back and tell your father that I am staying at the Gru residence. 5 years ago, he made up an excuse to avoid me. Surely he won't keep hiding from me now. Understood. Then I shall take my leave. So,
Did she have you bring a message?
Holy Lord Xiao wants you to go see her. Just as I expected.
You and Holy Lord Jiao seem to be quite close. She was just an old admirer of mine. It's just like how so many girls throw themselves at you whenever you go out. In my youth, my nickname was the Blood Disciple. I was a legendary warrior of unmatched courage. So having a few admirers is completely normal. Back then, before I met your mother, countless young ladies from noble families were hopelessly in love with me. Even during my campaigns on the border, enemy princesses threw themselves into my arms.
She only had eyes. For me.
You brat. The only reason you have those good looks now
Is because of me.
Did you ever stop to think about that?
Xiaoruyan is the second daughter of the imperial capital's Grand Chancellor. She and I grew up together. But when she was 16,
She was taken up the mountain by the old holy lord,
completely cut off from the world.
Since then, we never saw each other again. And after that, I met your mother. But who would have thought? When your mother was 5 months pregnant, she suddenly sent me a letter, confessing her feelings.
But it was already too late.
And because of that, your mother beat me for 3 days straight.
What did I even do wrong?
Now I finally get why those two uncles were laughing behind your back.
Don't worry. That's all in the past. She and I are just friends now. In fact, I'm the one who arranged for your young wife to study under her.
Why would you arrange all that?
I wanted to see if that girl was truly loyal to you. Or if she would discard you the moment she gained power.
But from the looks of it now, she's a keeper.
Brother, the Black Blade Cavalry just found Fengxing location. He's 500 miles outside the city. You said you wanted to handle this yourself.
So once we gathered the intel, I had the Black Blade Cavalry pull back.
He managed to escape last time. But he won't be so lucky this time.
As expected of the Lotus sect.
With the whole world out there, anywhere can be our bed. How disgusting.
It's just an illusion.
How can these people be so incredibly stupid? That little useless trash from the Shu family was hiding things so deep.
Once I reclaim my physical body, I'll make sure he suffers eternal damnation
And begs for death.
Even in your first form, you couldn't even beat all 13 of them.
Look at you. You actually think you can get revenge in this pathetic state?
The sect master warned us a long time ago. Before our grand plan succeeds, we must not expose our whereabouts.
But look at you. You just got here, and you're already obsessing over Master June. The sect master just sent a fresh batch of female slaves to the imperial capital.
You'd better pray he's in a good mood.
Go beg him to put in a good word for you with that powerful lord in the imperial capital.
Maybe then, you might actually keep your life.
There are countless people in this world who want him dead.
He might be able to fool them for a moment.
But he can't keep them in the dark forever. No wonder. Despite so many operations to wipe out the evil sects.
Your joyous sectus, still up and kicking.
So you actually have some powerful backing behind you.
Quan Protein. Lair, save me!
Why are you running?
This sound recording stone in my hand has recorded everything you just said. If you run now, won't your sect master be completely exposed?
Quan 13. All of this was Daoi's Fengjing's doing.
Hi, Hu Shao. Have absolutely no intention of being your enemy. Please, show some mercy.
Spare my life.
I indeed have no grudge against you.
It's quite simple if you want to stay alive.
Just tell me everything about your sect, and tell me about your sect master, and that all-powerful lord in the imperial capital.
Do that,
and I'll spare your life.
How about it? How about it? I really, truly don't know.
The sect master has always been incredibly mysterious.
No one knows who he is.
Let alone the one pulling the strings behind him.
Our sect is constantly moving around,
so we don't have a fixed location. But if you give me some time, I can definitely. So you don't know.
What a complete waste of my time.
You know what?
Yuan.
No. Credo Turkey. No. Master, I really don't know. Just give me some time. Please, give me... What incredibly powerful vital energy.
He must be a master of physical cultivation.
A master of physical cultivation?
Could it be Quan 13?
I never expected to run into him here.
Quan Shussen's master.
I know what you mean. Go on.
But remember,
If he agrees to spar with you,
then keep it friendly. Stop once a point is made.
But if he refuses,
do not force it.
Come back immediately.
well, this is interesting.
Looks like someone from Lingzan.
Grade 6 spiritual energy.
And he even knows the flying sword technique.
Are you that young sword immortal of Lingshan?
I'm no young sword immortal,
Just a humble sword cultivator of the 3 top forces within the borders of Dachan.
Lingshan is the most mysterious.
And the most famous prodigy of Lingshan.
Is this youth named Suhan?
Rumor has it he was an abandoned baby picked up by an elder of Lingshan. At just 4 years old, the moment he first held a sword,
A golden beam of light shot up from the vast, deep sea at the easternmost edge of the continent.
and suddenly merged into his body. After that, he mastered the flying sword technique without any teacher.
Since then,
The name of Suhan has echoed across Dakin.
is it really appropriate for someone so famous to come looking for me? Excuse me, fellow Taoist.
But how could Quan Shi-san?
Fellow Taoist, your prestigious name, it precedes you.
I, Suhan, have heard so much about it.
I came here out of admiration.
Only wishing to spar and exchange pointers so we can progress in our martial paths together. Looks like another challenger has arrived.
Just how many has it been over the years?
Why has Quan Shi-san become their tool to measure their own strength?
Just sparring would be a bit too boring.
Let's raise the stakes a bit.
High-grade spirit stones. How about we bet this amount?
Do you mean 5,000 high-grade spirit stones, fellow Taoist?
No. 50,000.
What? That much? How could I possibly afford that?
This disciple of mine has been obsessing over this for over a year. I just wanted to test my skills against Quan 13.
It's only 50,000.
Worst case scenario, I just won't get buried in a coffin when I die. As expected of Lingshan. All right, I'm in.
Shuhan, 5th tier of the Shan Mirror realm.
Please guide me. Entering the Shanrel at the 5th tier at just 15 years old, this guy is seriously impressive.
Quan 13, currently in the Covenant realm.
All right, let's begin.
Oh no!
Whoa!
Even though it's just a sparring match,
Shuhan definitely didn't hold anything back with that move. He used at least 80% of his strength. Yet Quan 13 actually neutralized it completely with just his surging vital energy.
how is
is that even possible? Coin 13's physical strength. How could it possibly be stronger than flying sword techniques?
What's the panic? It's only a sparring match after all.
Senior brother was holding back.
If this were a real fight to the death,
Brahm 13's head would have been sliced off by a flying sword before he could even get close to Senior brother.
That blood dragon phantom must be a highly unique method of cultivating vital energy.
even I can't tell which sect this belongs to.
Do you want to keep going?
I, Suhan, will keep that in mind.
I am no match for you, fellow cultivator. There's no point in continuing this sparring match.
I admit defeat in this match. This kid is certainly straightforward and decisive.
Unlike those other guys, who throw a massive tantrum the moment they lose. That's not true. You just lack real combat experience. That's all.
During my fight just now,
He had 3 chances to shift your stance and counterattack.
you just didn't time them quite right.
With more battles, you'll naturally know when to make the transition.
Master. Young friend, you have impressive skills.
My name is Yuan.
I am the great elder of Lingshan. My disciple here has admired you for a long time, young friend.
Meeting you today, I simply couldn't hold back.
I hope you won't take offense, my young friend.
There is nothing to forgive. Countless people in this world want to challenge me.
Have long since gotten used to it.
Either way, anyone who challenges me ends up crushed beneath my fists.
How arrogant. Who does he think he is?
Though Mount Ling lies on the far edge of the border,
We have still heard of your legendary deeds, my young friend.
allow this old man to ask you one question. Do you have a master or belong to any sect, young friend? If not, our Mount Ling Academy would gladly welcome you. At that time, Dakin will only be your starting point, young friend. The world outside is vast and boundless.
You have a great future ahead of you, young friend.
But why?
Why would the elder actually invite him to join Mount Ling?
When Mount Ling recruits disciples, they only ever accept prodigies who can awaken the Shanling Jade.
There are fewer than 100 people in the entire Mount Ling, and every single one of them is highly blessed, recognized by the Shanling Jade. There isn't even a sliver of light glowing on him. What gives him the right to make the elder violate ancestral rules just to recruit him into Mount Ling? I'm sorry, but I cannot go to Mount Ling. Please take back your kind offer, elder.
I'm just a rogue cultivator.
I'm used to my freedom and don't want any restraints. Since our sparring session is over,
This junior will take his leave.
this arrogant brat is indeed as conceited and ill-mannered as they say.
He's nothing but a reckless fool.
He was offered a chance to leap over the dragon's gate, yet he rejected it.
He is simply short-sighted.
Exactly.
Keeping someone like him in the sect would only bring disaster anyway. Who knows when he'll step out of line and do something reckless? All right, that's enough. We shall head to Yunzhou, starting with Tiansheng City. Shattering it with a flying sword? Could he really be the legendary child of destiny?
Tiansheng City has never been this lively before.
Most of these people are probably here for the Great Desolation Treasure and Yuan.
Master, it seems they are not letting anyone into Tianshan City, but the people from the Fuao Holy Land and Mount Ling have already entered.
How can our Kangshang sect possibly miss out on this?
The sect master is still waiting for Lo Ling to end his seclusion.
He sent us to Tianxuan City first, to feel out the strength of the Xi family.
I want to see what is so special about this kid. Rumored to be Quan 13. So, it is Senior Yuzo. Forgive me, my eyes failed to recognize you.
Please, forgive my ignorance.
I am Yu Zhu of the Kangshan sect. I wish to enter the city. I hope the city lord will grant us passage.
Of course.
Senior, and you young prodigies, please make your way to the city lord's manor.
City Lord Zhou, what brings you here?
Young master, the people from the Kansheng sect have just arrived as well, just as I expected.
Are they here for me?
It is not just the Kangshong sect.
The Lingsan sect is here too.
I have settled them at the city, Lord's Manor.
Should I send someone to inform Master Shi and the elders?
There is no need to trouble my father and two uncles with such a trivial matter.
Uncle Chen, Uncle Liu,
Just come with me. You must be young Master Yuan.
you truly are a dragon among men. We had no choice but to disturb you today, young master.
It was Elder Yuju who insisted on inviting you over right away. I had to put my shame aside and tag along on her behalf. I hope you won't take offense, young master.
Just a pampered brat from some nobody family in the northern region.
Is he really worth Feng An treating him like this? You flatter me, Elder.
I, 舒养, I'm 米里的中年.
I don't deserve such high praise.
So, you are Yuan?
I am, Elder.
Let me ask you this.
Do you know Quan 13?
I do not know Quan 13. You seal.
You.
How dare you?
Old hag, what is the meaning of this?
And you call yourself a fucking elder of the Kanchong sect?
Using your divine sense to force the truth out of a junior?
You truly have no shame at all.
You want me to rip that wrinkled face of yours off and show it to every cultivator under the heavens?
Materializing one's divine sense
Can shatter an opponent's soul.
and forcibly steal their memories. This method is so brutal that if the victim's cultivation is too weak, their soul will inevitably be ruined, leaving them completely brain dead. Yusu's cultivation is incredibly high, at least at the 5th level. Just how powerful is his materialized divine sense? It's beyond imagination.
I have people protecting me today.
But what if I'm left alone one day? I can't believe a small family actually hides such a powerful master.
Those two are at least beyond the Taishu realm.
And might even be on par with my own Lingwu realm.
I only want one answer. I am asking for something.
And of course, I will reward you in return. Inside this jade casket is the 9-yang soul condensing herb. Although I didn't get the answer I wanted, this can serve as an apology for my rashness. Uncle Liu, throw that thing back to her. What a joke! The great Kangshou sect, known by all Fairy Lolium, searched the entire northern region, shamelessly begging Quan 13 for a duel. But after her defeat, her own martial will was too weak. She fell into depression and ended up disfiguring her own face. Yet, you blame all of this on Quan 13. Let me ask you, did Quan 13 force her to disfigure herself? And what kind of answer are you looking for? You simply want to confirm whether or not I am Quan 13. What if I tell you right now that I am Quan 13? What can you possibly do about it? I am standing right here. If you're so capable, then kill me right here in the City Lord's mansion. How dare you? I'll give you 3 seconds to decide whether to kill me today or not. 3,
2, 3, 2, 1. I won Quan 13. What can you possibly do?
I am standing right here. If you actually have the guts, then kill me right here in the City Lord's mansion.
You didn't. Do you really think I don't dare to strike?
Since you have already admitted that you are Quan 13, then executing you is only right and proper. Elder Yusu, this matter is of grave importance. Please, calm down. If you end up causing real trouble,
The Kimshel sect won't be able to protect you.
doesn't your Lingshan sect always stay out of worldly affairs? Why are you interfering with our Kangshou sect's business? I am trying to save you. Save you? Thank you for your kind intentions, Elder Yuan, but this is between me and that old hag. So please, Elder Yuan, Do not interfere.
Think.
I will give you 3 counts to decide. To kill me today or not.
3, 2, 1.
Your Kanjang sec is just like always. All bark and no bite.
You had better pray that I am not Quan 13.
Why are you protecting him?
It's for your own good.
In that case, my deepest thanks to Elder Yuan.
I shall await Quan 13 in the Great Wasteland, and I shall also await you, Shu Yan.
You won't have the chance to wait for Quan 13 in the Great Wasteland.
You've been warned.
Elder Qingfang has quite a tolerance from alcohol.
You truly live up to your reputation of being able to outdrink anyone.
Come, drink!
Wait, what the hell?
I can't drink anymore. How on earth can these two brothers drink so much? What is all this racket?
Get over here, immediately.
Get over here!
What? What is going on?
The Holy Master has a family matter to attend to.
So please excuse him for now.
Do you did final?
The 3 of us just had some drinks. And we've got plenty of energy with nowhere to use it.
It's just a minor issue. I'll handle it myself. It's over. It is completely over. Who on earth was foolish enough to offend young Master Xu? My city lord's mansion is going to need a complete rebuild. This horn. It sounds like the charge signal of the heavy frontier army. Yuzu, get your ass out here right now! Huh? The cultivation of the man before me. He's definitely at the grand perfection stage, and he's already on the verge of breaking into the half-step mountain realm. With this kind of terrifying power, he must be a top general of the heavy army.
General, this old woman is Yuzu, an elder of the Kansho sect.
If I've offended you in any way, please forgive my ignorance. But drawing your blade the very second we meet today, even if you possess unmatched power, aren't you being a bit too much of a bully?
Bullying? When you were tormenting my nephew, did you think about how you were bullying him?
What? That useless waste, Yuan, is his nephew. No wonder. No wonder his wife protected Yuan so fiercely earlier. Damn it! Why didn't she tell me about this? Second brother, why waste your breath talking to this old hag? Just pay with your life. What? Another one?
Another grand perfection expert?
What on earth is this Shu Wan's real identity? How could someone like him have such terrifying monsters backing him? Old hag. Go to hell. It's a mistake. This is all a huge misunderstanding.
A high-tier defensive artifact?
Nice try, but you're still going to die. I never intended to target young Master Shu.
I'm willing to apologize. I'll do whatever it takes to make amends to him.
Please, General, stop. Just spare my life.
Beat her and kick her out of the city.
Understood.
You're nothing but a mere elder of the Kanching sect, yet you dare to act so arrogant here?
Every single city in the Northern Territory is under military jurisdiction. Now, anyone who dares to use force and bully others in the city
Will end up just like her.
If you've got a problem with that, go call your sect master to come and back you up.
Even your sect master is nothing but a stray dog in front of me.
Lock down the city immediately.
No one goes in or out. Clear out all bystanders and push them back half a mile.
Yuan,
Are you okay?
it is our fault. The two of us failed to protect you well, young master.
Please punish me, third young master.
You can't blame Uncle Chan and Uncle Liu. They wanted to report this to you earlier.
But I stopped them.
I never expected that woman would actually dare to make a move right here in the city.
No worries. Your second uncle and I have already avenged you.
I severely punished and crippled that woman, then threw her right out of the city.
You don't need to worry about what comes next. The three of us will back you up. I know everything now. This has nothing to do with you. You may leave now.
The sect master just prepared 10 people to be sent to the old master in the imperial capital.
You'd better pray the sect master is in a good mood when he returns. Otherwise, you're a dead man.
Where on earth did you get this?
I took the trip to the Yuan sect stronghold this morning,
I dealt with that old witch who kidnapped me.
along with another elder.
This is what I managed to overhear.
It seems the Yuan sect is backed by some very powerful figures in the imperial capital.
No wonder they've managed to escape so many crackdowns.
High-ranking nobles in the imperial capital, colluding with an evil sect. Did you just say you killed 2 elders of the Yuan sect?
Please don't blame me.
Uncles,
It wasn't my intention to keep you in the dark. I was only obeying my master's strict orders.
honestly, I have no idea how my reputation suddenly got so ruined either. If that Taoist priest hadn't seen right through me, I probably wouldn't have told you before the treasure hunt in the Great Wasteland.
Nor where my master actually came from.
As for anything regarding my master,
I cannot speak of it just yet. When the time is right,
I will tell you everything. I would never hide anything from father or any of my elders.
that explains it. Your main focus is body cultivation.
No wonder you're only at the Ruchi realm.
Body cultivation is completely different from chi refinement. It focuses entirely on inner sanctuaries.
How many flesh sanctuaries have you opened up so far?
Legend says 13 is the absolute limit, granting unparalleled savage power.
You brat. You must have opened at least 3 by now, right?
Come on, show your uncles.
Ah. 88 blossoms.
Perfecting the 88 degrees of hard body tempering. Every time a new one is opened,
Opening a cave heaven of flesh and blood brings excruciating pain.
but with every single one opened, one's physical strength multiplies.
Most people can only open 1 or 2 at most. Is this kid really my son? My cultivation method is too unique. I have to lay a solid foundation first.
That's why all the spiritual energy I've refined over the years has gone straight into my flesh and bones.
That's how I managed to open 8 of them. Once I open all 9 of my cave heavens,
The spiritual energy stored within them will naturally flow back and nourish my Dantean spiritual sea.
when that time comes, my cultivation realm will surge like a bursting dam, unleashing a torrent of power. Haha, wonderful, wonderful.
If the old man finds out about this, he'll be smiling from ear to ear for 3 months straight.
All right, everyone from the Fuao sacred ground has arrived.
Come with us to the manor to get introduced. You'll need to look after them during the upcoming expedition to the Great Wilderness.
Report, young master.
Holy Lord Xiao has already left.
He sent word that an anomaly has appeared in the Great Wilderness. 8 divine pillars have risen from the earth, and it seems a secret treasure is about to emerge.
So soon?
The foreign forces will definitely head to the Great Wilderness as well.
You've never dealt with geniuses from the outside world before. One must be extremely careful.
I'll have someone escort you out of the city shortly.
No need, Father.
Time is of the essence.
I'll head out on my own first.
All right. Be careful out there. It really is those stone pillars. To think there are 8 of them.
Back when I ventured into the Great Wilderness, alone,
I ran into these very pillars in a perilous underground realm. I couldn't see their secrets back then.
But now,
These pillars must be connected to the secret treasure that's about to emerge.
I should head to town first, buy some supplies, and get prepared.
Quan 13! Quan 13 is here!
So, you're the famous Quan 13, the one they call the peerless physical powerhouse of Great Chans. I am the 11th general of the Battle Sect from the 100 Provinces Alliance.
My sect's holy son heard that your physical cultivation is actually quite impressive. He gave you 3 incense burns to get up that mountaintop and pay your respects.
Oh my god, they're actually from the Battle Sect.
Is this Battle Sect really that powerful? Rumor has it this sect has 18 generals, and their 2 holy sons possess unmatched physical power.
On top of that, the entire Battle Sect focuses on physical cultivation.
And the most important thing is, there are rumors that their founding ancestor was actually an outer disciple of the legendary Flesh and Bone sect.
Over the long ages, he founded the famous Battle Sect. And since Quan 13 is also a physical cultivator,
No wonder he caught their attention.
our holy son cherishes raw talent, which is the only reason he showed mercy and sent me to find you.
If you catch his eye, you can join the Battle Sect immediately to train under him.
Consider this a grand favor and an absolute command.
Now, get lost. Say one more word.
And I will rip your tongue right out of your mouth.
Quan 13, do you really think you're some legendary master of physical cultivation?
You. How dare you injure our sect's war beast?
And you even stole its beast core.
Quan 13, your life ends today.
Is this all the 11th general of the Battle Sect has to offer?
You couldn't even withstand a single kick from me. Say another word, and I really will cut out your tongue.
逛车界
Are you trying to make an enemy of the entire Battle Sect? Enough, now scram!
Go back and deliver your message. Tell that holy son of yours to behave himself. If he dares to provoke me again,
I'll make sure he never leaves the Great Wilderness alive. Reporting, Holy Son.
That Quan 13 killed our sect's thunder beast. The 11th general wanted to reason with him. But who would have thought that Quan 13 launched a sneak attack?
Cut out the 11th general's tongue to humiliate him. And he even declared
That if the Holy Son wants to seize the opportunities of this great wilderness,
he will make sure you never leave the Great Wilderness alive. Please, Holy Son, avenge our Battle Sect.
And avenge the 11th general.
Well, well, well. What a bold bastard, Quan 13.
I kindly invited him, yet he treats me with such disrespect.
Since he wants a fight,
Then I will battle him to the bitter end.
Lead the way. I want to see just how arrogant he really is.
I told you to watch the backyard. So why did you run to the front again?
if you keep running around and get carried away by wolves, who's going to save you?
Haha, big brother.
Shan Yu, go inside.
You're here. Just here to buy some things.
I heard you beat up someone from the Zan sect.
That bunch of lunatics is not to be messed with. They're all just a bunch of muscleheads who've trained themselves stupid.
The dragon blood fruit you asked me to find 6 months ago.
Thankings. I think that everything placed with resits, more legend to Dispectors of the Outs, is pressed with the most commodity bud. We delight. I've actually find a fid figure.
Money can't buy it. Anyway.
The Grand Alliance went to great lengths to finally track it down.
These 2 bags contain 100,000 spirit stones.
If that's not enough, I'll just rob a few more people once we enter the Great Wasteland.
Brother, I don't need spirit stones.
3 years ago, you rescued Shainu from the wolves, and I never got to thank you properly.
Consider this fruit my way of making up for it.
You know,
I don't have any children of my own.
I plan to have him carry on my legacy.
I see.
but then again,
Those lunatics from the Zan sect are indeed not to be trifled with.
think this guest elder token. If they come looking for trouble with you, I'll make them kneel and call you Grandpa. How about that?
Brother Yang? How many times have you asked me that over the last 3 years?
I'm used to my freedom,
My master still has tasks for me to complete.
and I won't stay in one place for long.
Sigh. Very well.
Actually, I noticed you the very first time you came to sell the Frost Sword 3 years ago.
Who constantly brings treasures from major sects to sell like this?
Later, when I made inquiries and heard about someone named 13 appearing in the Great Wasteland, I knew it was you.
With your skills, you must have made plans long ago.
I won't try to persuade you anymore. Oh, by the way,
We've known each other for 3 years,
But I've never actually seen what you look like.
those rumors say you are that Yuan from Tianswan City.
Well, would you look at that?
You're so damn handsome. So why the hell are you wearing that trashy mask? There's something seriously off about this Yang Shun.
I never noticed it before.
hey, think.
Don't get the wrong idea.
I know plenty of fairy maidens from the great sects.
With your looks, they'd absolutely adore you. You'd only need to visit them once a day.
A 70-30 split on the spiritual stones. You get 70%, I get 30. Sorry, Brother Yang.
I'm not selling myself. Man, what a shame.
Why don't you think it over again?
Guanchi-san, get your ass out here and face your death.
The people from the Zan sect are here.
You have to be careful.
Ancient cultivators have unique constitutions. He possesses the Herculean overlord physique,
Born with godlike strength.
and extraordinarily fierce. Now this is getting interesting. Brother Yang, get me a life and death contract.
I want to see just how many of my punches this so-called holy son of the Zan sect can take.
I've kept this thing for 10 years. I never thought anyone would actually use it.
Cautious-san.
You humiliated my warrior and slaughtered my battle beast. To think you could be so arrogant. Why don't you dare show your face? Are you just going to hide in your shell forever? You think these cheap tricks are actually going to work? You're seriously looking down on me, aren't you?
Cautious-san.
I believe I had him deliver a message to you. By coming to find me this time,
You're ready to stay in the great wilderness for good, right?
whether I can leave the great wilderness
Is not up to you to decide.
If you've got any balls, then step out here. Let's go up that barren mountain and have a real fight. And here I thought the legendary Quan San was actually someone formidable. But after all that, you don't even dare to step foot outside this town. Are the cultivators of Dakhan all this spineless? Why is everyone so fucking scared of him?
Just fight back. We're still within Tarking's borders.
How can we let the people of the Bejo Alliance run so wild?
What's a life and death contract?
Is he seriously going this fucking far?
Starting off with a life and death battle?
Once this thing is signed, one of the parties must die within the time limit. Only then is the contract considered fulfilled. But if both sides are still alive,
Then once the time is up,
both of them will die. I told you, if you cause trouble again, I will make sure you stay in the great wilderness forever. Now, it's your turn to sign. I'll sign it. So what? Stop! Hey, old man. Why are you stepping in to cause trouble at a critical moment like this?
Haha, I'm no ordinary old man.
I have a name.
you can call me Chen Ruxiu.
If you haven't heard of my name, then you can address me as the Great Elder of the War Sect. Young friend, our war sect focuses primarily on physical body refinement.
I heard your physical strength is unparalleled.
Our original intention was to invite you to join the war sect for cultivation.
It's just that there might have been some misunderstandings along the way, which led to the current situation.
A misunderstanding? I don't recall having any grudges with your war sect.
Your Jensenzi sent a subordinate to wait for me here,
Demanding that I go up the mountain to pay my respects within 3 sticks of incense.
He even claimed it was a blessing and a direct order.
How incredibly arrogant. Who do you think you are to order me around?
Haha, I will look into this matter personally later. The secret treasure of the Great Wilderness has not yet emerged. You and I both came here in search of opportunities.
There is no need to waste our strength here. Over this.
So, let's just put this matter to rest for now.
Oh? Is the Elder afraid that your Janshinzi might meet with some mishap? Ultimately, isn't it just that he doesn't have the guts to sign the life and death contract? Elder, I want to sign. Shut up.
Can't you see he's deliberately trying to provoke you?
Cut the crap.
I'm only going to ask you one thing. Do you have the guts to sign this life and death contract or not? You should know that a young man who is too unyutils will easily break.
You keep talking big about signing a life and death contract, yet you don't even dare to take half a step out of your formation.
You day damn well we don't want to cause chaos in the Great Qian Empire.
And that we won't fight you inside the formation. So you're using this life and death contract to hold us hostage. All because you're too afraid to step out of that formation.
Fine, fine. Since your combat sect is too chicken to sign, I won't force you. Let's do this your way. Then, let's have a real fight.
Hey, whatever your name is. Holy Son,
Get over here and face your death.
damn it. We fell right into this kid's trap.
Right now, the elders of the combat sect probably want to strangle this brought to death.
Don't worry, Master. I won't let anything happen to you so easily.
You useless physical cultivator. Get over here and die.
It's the White Tiger body technique. Legend has it that this technique was created by a grand master of the Flesh and Bone sect after watching the peerless beast, the White Tiger, slaughter its prey. It carries a devastating, overwhelming killing power, unrivaled and unstoppable. Look, the White Tiger is actually taking physical form. He was clearly trained this body technique to an incredibly high level.
玩肉尽die!
A blood chew projection? I have one too. Holy crap. Xuan 13 has a blood chew projection too? Could he also have the inheritance of an ancient sect? How is that even possible? The Great Kree Empire shouldn't have a physical cultivator of this caliber. And here I thought the Holy Son of the Combat Sect was some legendary figure. Now it looks like he's nothing but a total joke. You're begging for death.
Ah, Your Majesty. Someone's coming out.
Holy shit. It's the Holy Son of the Combat Sect. Tron 13 shattered even his battle armor. The Holy Son of the Combat Sect. It is nothing special.
5 cave. Maybe. Oh my god. He only just entered the Swan realm. Yet he's already opened 5 flesh and blood cave heavens? Since you can't beat me physically, you want to clash with our domains? Fine. I'll give you exactly what you want. 5 domains. Quan 13 is also in the 5-domain realm.
A 5-domain cultivator is already extremely rare in this world.
But now look at this. 2 of them have appeared at once.
This kid was actually hiding his strength. So deep.
Didn't you want to open your domain and fight?
Let me grant your wish.
Let's see whose domain shatters first.
I'll kill you!
I don't accept this. It's impossible. There is no way your physical body is stronger than my battle physique. Stop. Stop this instant. This is a grudge between juniors.
It wouldn't be any fun if you interfered.
This battle is a great opportunity for the 2 of them to gain experience and learn from each other's weaknesses.
Get lost.
Get back here.
Haha. Channels you. Oh, channels you.
How have you become more pathetic as you grow older? The Golden Abacus of the Duloa Merchant Alliance. They are a terrifying powerhouse that gathers the wealth of the entire world, with disciples spread across the 4 corners of the earth and every corner of the continent. Within the Alliance, there are 3 organizations, each holding a golden abacus, a silver abacus, or a bronze abacus. This ordinary-looking,
Shreddy merchant-looking fat guy.
has an absolutely terrifying background in strength.
Elder Chen, don't be in such a rush.
Divine power of the mighty overlord physique hasn't even been fully unleashed yet.
If you make them stop, right now, Hamshu is left with lingering resentment,
And his Dao heart ends up shaken.
wouldn't that cause even greater damage?
Is the Dalo Merchant Alliance trying to interfere in the affairs of our Zon sect?
Of course not. How can you say I'm interfering in your non-sex business?
Quan 13 is a very good friend of mine.
You're helping your Zen sect junior.
And I'm helping my friend. Isn't that perfectly fair?
This is bad.
There is no way the Zon sect would risk making an enemy of the Dala Merchant Alliance.
After all, most of the resources traded on the market.
If you trace them back to their source,
Most of them are tied to the Duo Merchant Alliance.
fist?
So tell you.
Do you dare to take off that mask of yours? Let me see what kind of man can train his body to be even stronger than mine. Only the strong have the right to set terms. Clearly, you aren't qualified to make demands. No matter how strong your body and vital energy are, they will eventually run out.
You have absolutely no idea just how terrifying someone born of the heavenly Tao really is.
I didn't want to use this again, but I clearly underestimated you. Fist 13, I admit you're strong, but you'll never understand that even among geniuses, there are levels. A cap so vast, it will exceed your wildest imagination. Holy shit! Is this the great strength overlord body? I will make you realize just how massive the gap between us really is.
Where did Chen 13's arrogance go? Wasn't he acting all heroic earlier?
Now, let me ask you, did you finally see the real difference between us?
Don't worry. This kid is doing this on purpose.
He isn't attacking. Who knows what kind of dirty trick he's cooking up?
Haha. Fists and kicks have no eyes.
To some extent, this is a clash of their paths. It's only natural if it ends in life or death.
So, shopkeeper Yang, don't get involved in this. Weren't you the one who was more anxious to stop them just now?
I wanted to stop it earlier for the sake of both of them.
Because from the very beginning, I knew this fight was completely pointless.
The winner can only be the holy son of our war sect. And Fist 13, by stubbornly going his own way,
will only throw his life away. You said it yourself.
Did everyone hear that?
Elder Chen's words are so sincere and heartfelt.
It's truly touching. And makes me feel deeply moved, yet ashamed. This is indeed a clash of their paths. Fighting to the death is completely normal in a duel like this.
Fist 13. Did you hear that? I, the Elder, declare this a battle for the great Tao.
No regrets, in life or death. Even if a life is lost, it is only to be expected.
What the hell are you still hiding?
Get up already and fight for your great Tao.
What are you doing? Haha, it seems your Herculean overlord physique is nothing special after all. You are fine. The only reason I did not strike back was to see how much your strength would grow once you unleashed that Herculean overlord physique. But the result is truly disappointing. Since you have shown your trump card to entertain everyone, I naturally must show you something in return.
Six cave heavens? 6 cave heavens?
Even our current sect master only has 5 cave heavens.
Why? How does he have 6?
Fist 13 has 6 cave heavens.
I can clearly the one with the best cultivation resources.
The best body tempering techniques.
The one with the absolute perfect physique for physical cultivation.
So why don't I have them? How can Fist 13 have them?
By what right?
So what if you have cave heavens?
Die. You have nothing left to interest me.
Damn you.
Think me, and I might just spare your life.
Good. You really are a man of steel.
Then I shall grant your wish.
Then?
I shall grant your wish.
Fitz 13, I want you dead. You dare block my path to the Tao.
Die!
He is at the peak of the mountain-moving realm.
You are the sacred lord of Fuao.
Elder Chen, since this is a battle for the great Tao,
Then life and death are up to fate.
If Fist 13 had been killed by Gu Su, we naturally would not have said a word.
But since Gyuzhu was inferior and lost his life here, you now want to make a move against a cultivator of our Dacian dynasty? Does your war sect think so little of us, Dachang cultivators?
the sacred lord is absolutely right.
We of Mount Ling are also willing to stand with you.
Elder Chen, this matter is already over.
Life and death are up to fate. Why keep clinging on to this?
款喜善
The battle for the great Tao isn't over yet. Let's see how much longer you can keep this up.
Thank you, seniors.
I will remember this kindness. If the opportunity arises in the future, Shisan will surely repay your kindness. Farewell.
As expected of the Zan sect.
To think they've kept so many vitality treasures in here. I wonder if these are enough to help me open up the 9th grotto. Heaven. Hey. There's hope. It hurts so much. Why isn't it opening yet? What if I add this dragon blood fruit? Will the medicinal energy be too overwhelming? Forget it! Let the storm rage even harder! Ah.
Conscious son, so you're here.
One Shisan, I know you're in there. Get the hell out here right now. Holy crap, where the hell did I end up? Am I even still in the country? Oh, so this is your territory. Go stand guard outside for me. I need to borrow your territory for a moment. "3 years. I finally cultivated the 9th grotto heaven. There's no time to lose. I must refine the first drop of longevity blood immediately. Opening the 9th grotto heaven just now. I didn't expect it to make such a loud noise. This time, there shouldn't be any issues. Time to break through to the profound realm. First stage. Second stage. Third stage. Who on earth created this immortal, undying art? It's incredibly powerful. To think that opening the 9th grotto heaven would actually nourish my Dantian and let me break straight through to the profound realm in one go. My very first thread of longevity blood is finally complete. The Tekket army is camped right at the edge of the Great Desolation. Dad should be there too. I can see. Now that I've successfully condensed the longevity blood, I can try to cure Dad's constant coughing up of blood. This is my brother. This, no unauthorized entry. Leave immediately.
I'm a Xuanzun from the Xu family of Tianchuan City. My father entrusted me
to deliver this letter to the general in person.
顺便手写一下
Wait, here. I'll take the letter inside and report to the general.
Ha ha ha.
Wait, isn't this the big guy with the broadsword who helped me block Chen Rusuer earlier?
That's the general.
Hey kid, what's with that face?
Do I have something on my face?
No, sir. It's just seeing you, General.
For some reason, I suddenly felt this strange sense of familiarity.
I guess I just spaced out for a second. Thinking to them.
Of course you feel close to me.
That's only natural.
When you were just a baby? The moment I held you, you peed right on me. Every time I visited back then, I had to bring extra clothes because of you.
Ha ha ha.
My name is Qinzhong. I'm from the Marquis Manor in the Imperial capital. The Marquis Manor and the God of War Manor are lifelong family allies. We've intermarried for generations.
Honestly, our families are practically bound at the hip.
Your father and I grew up together.
My mother is actually your father's aunt.
So technically,
By family relations, you should be calling me uncle.
Come on, let's go.
Let's get inside the tent.
today, the two of us are going to have a proper drink.
We're not stopping until we're drunk.
Your father mentioned in his letter that he'll be coming later with your two uncles.
Until then, you can just stay here with me.
By the way, what was up with that wild rumor going around earlier? I honestly have no idea. Maybe because I'm just too handsome? Some bitter people who couldn't have me started making up nonsense out of spite.
Haha, brilliant.
You really are your father's son. You two are exactly the same. Uncle, how is the research on those 8 pillars outside coming along?
Those 8 stone pillars are highly unusual.
The Imperial capital has already sent experts to investigate them. And those other factions have also started making their moves.
We actually have a few leads now.
But we still need to keep testing it. I suspect these 8 pillars might actually be the secret treasure we're looking for. But someone needs to awaken and tame them first. I want to go give it a try. All right, I can't stray too far from this place,
But I can send a few people to go with you.
And to ensure your safety.
I'm just going to give it a shot, Uncle.
No rush. Where is the Fuao sacred ground anyway? I want to head over there. Haha.
You two aren't even married yet, and you already want to cling to her every single day?
What are you going to do in the future?
All right, that white tent 5 kilometers to the east is where the Fugao sacred ground is camped.
Thank you, Uncle. What are you doing here?
矫正斗笔入
Greetings, Elder.
Yeah. Haha. Thinking. I assume you're here to see Volili.
Well, you've picked a bad time.
The Sacred Lord was invited to crack the secrets of the Divine Pillars, and he took Ruli along with him. I'll take my leave then, Elder. It's getting dark out. It's not safe for 2 women to be walking alone at night. I'll go meet up with them.
Haha, this kid.
It's great to be young. I heard you love practicing swordsmanship. So I went out of my way to find this Azure Sky sword art for you. I hope it can be of some help to you.
为了有心
Holy Maiden Rowili, Shutian has been pursuing you for 3 years now. His feelings are genuine. You should definitely consider him. I've already made myself clear.
I am already betrothed.
You don't need to waste your time on me.
Ruli, you misunderstand. I'm not trying to court you. I'm simply offering this to you as a friend.
Please, don't refuse.
Wow, this is some good stuff. I bet we can sell this for a fortune. Who the hell are you? Give me back my bloodline.
Didn't you just give it away?
You're giving my wife a gift. So doesn't that make it mine?
Ulai.
Is what he said true?
You punk, trying to steal my woman right under my nose, and you actually dare to make a move on me? Let me go. The profound realm. Hey, actually broke through. What on earth are you two doing? We haven't even found the sacred treasure yet, and you're already fighting each other? You're quite an unfamiliar face. Which faction do you belong to? Why are you getting into a fight? Eltrachu, this is my disciple. He has been cultivating deep in the mountains and has never stepped outside the sect before.
The Fiao sacred ground is indeed formidable.
Not only do they have a gifted daughter of heaven like Gu Woi, but they've also hidden away such a monstrous genius.
To reach the profound realm at such a young age.
I'm afraid very few people in this world can afford to offend him.
You flatter him, Holy Lord.
It was Shutan who was in the wrong first. Once we return, I will definitely punish him severely. Please rest assured, Holy Lord.
Shutan, get over here, right now.
Apologize to the Holy Lord. This junior, Shutan, was deeply disrespectful to the Saintess earlier. I beg for your forgiveness, Holy Lord. It's fine. It's only natural for young people to make mistakes. Let's just put this matter behind us. Now, come over here. Take a look at this bead. Wait, there's an incredibly violent and fierce aura inside this. Get ready. Watch out, don't get hurt. This is terrifying. It feels like a violent, savage energy is surging this way.
It's like it's about to tear me to pieces.
Wait, that's not right. There's also the stench of death. Since I practice the art of eternal immortality, and my cultivation relies on refining the dual energies of yin and yang,
I'm extremely sensitive to the forces of life and death.
Did you discover something? The energy inside this pillar isn't just malevolent force. There's also a deathly aura hidden within. It's just buried so incredibly deep that it's almost impossible to detect. So now, what you're saying is absolutely spot on. It's the Holy Spirit fruit. Yeah, these things are notoriously difficult to harvest. They contain a massive, surging life force. If you make even a tiny mistake during harvesting, all that life force will drain away completely. That's why they are so incredibly rare and precious. As for whether there's a deathly aura inside, we'll find out with a quick test. We need to sacrifice some rare treasures brimming with life energy.
The great desolate treasure is about to emerge. The great desolate treasure is about to emerge.
By striking the jade pillar with an elixir rich in life force.
We can activate the golden temple. To open the great desolate treasury, we must activate the divine array to leave the platform.
Why is this newly emerged thing so incredibly eerie and sinister?
It feels like we've stepped right into an Asura bloodbath.
Ha! Ah.
Holy crap, run! The stones have come alive.
They've all turned into savage beasts.
No need to run. Those beasts have no intention of coming down here.
Was this also within your expectations?
I only knew that life force could resonate with this divine pillar. That's all. How could I have possibly predicted anything else? Find an opportunity to snatch that stone later.
Master, you can communicate with me outside of the dream world?
Stop talking nonsense.
Hurry up! That thing is as massive as a mountain.
How am I supposed to grab it? The stone casing on the outside is completely useless. We could just smash it to pieces when the time comes. You can leave everything else, but you must get your hands on the blood steel inside. It's absolutely crucial for your cultivation of the undying art. It's the heavenly reign of the Tao. This is a once-in-a-thousand-years opportunity. Legend has it that when a divine, sentient entity perishes, it transforms into this heavenly rain, giving its essence back to nourish the world. And if ordinary cultivators bathe in it, not only will all their ailments be cured, but they'll also gain a deeper comprehension of the heavenly Tao. It's a massive boost for cultivation. What are you waiting for? Go, go, go! Holy Lord, strike now! We can't let this rain touch us. This isn't the heavenly rain of the Tao. It's death energy. Ha. Think. Run! This is definitely not the heavenly rain. How did you know? My cultivation technique makes me exceptionally sensitive to both life and death energy. And with these terrifying beasts in the sky, they must be made from the sheer malice and death energy inside the sacred pillars, if I'm not mistaken. These 8 sacred pillars were built specifically to seal these monsters. The life energy must have awakened them. But the ancient master who sealed them left a backup plan. So after all this time, we thought we were unlocking some ancient, legendary treasure, only to unleash these horrific monsters instead. We, the Flesh and Bone sect. We were ordered by the human king to suppress this peerless evil. But unfortunately, during the battle against the invaders, the foreign race, along with other clans, conspired to ambush the human king. The human king tragically perished, while the sealed evil only grew stronger by the day. The foreign race schemed relentlessly to find it. Left with no other choice, we had to migrate across the lands. and finally found this continent. But alas, the evil's power has grown far too strong, and it is about to break free from its seal.
We could only gather the strength of our 3 sects,
Sacrificing more than 90,020,000 lives across our 3 sects to suppress it for 10,000 years. We have exhausted our entire lives' strength.
but in the end, it only bought us 10,000 years. I wonder, 10,000 years from now?
What will the cultivation of the fellow Taoists in that era be like? If any fellow Taoist has reached supreme cultivation, I beg of you to step forward and subdue this evil entity.
Bring peace to all living beings
And save the world from utter devastation.
to prevent the extinction of the human race.
Never heard of them.
According to this account, the cultivators of the 3 ancient sects actually migrated here from the outside world. And as for why the 3 ancient sects vanished overnight, they actually sacrificed their lives, raw and alive, just to suppress this evil entity.
Exactly.
It seems that stone is the very thing the 3 ancient sects sacrificed themselves to suppress.
Master, that bloodsteel.
Is it really some kind of evil monster? What monster? That is clearly a monument of flesh and blood.
It is bloodthirsty by nature, capable of absorbing the essence blood of every living being within 1,000 miles. Those people, none of them could ever subdue or control it.
So they deemed it an evil monster. Throughout these endless ages,
It hasn't just stored the essence blood of powerful human cultivators. It even holds the essence blood of divine beasts. If you climb it, it's like gaining a supreme treasury of flesh and blood.
The blood energy stored inside is more than enough for you to refine the longevity blood throughout your entire body.
And since the longevity blood is the most pure masculine force in the world, and you've already refined a single drop,
you have an absolute counter against this monument of flesh and blood. Right now, it has been sealed for 10,000 years.
And its murderous nature hasn't fully awakened.
this is your absolute best chance to tame it.
Because everything happened so fast, the 3 ancient sects couldn't leave behind their entire legacy. Only half of the inheritance remains here.
When we hope it will be of some help to future fellow Taoists.
An inheritance. The legacy of the ancient sects. And it's not just the flesh and blood sect, but the complete heritage of all 3 ancient sects.
The flesh and blood sect, the Yuan sect, and the divine talisman sect.
Holy Lord, I shall take my leave now. Be extremely careful.
Cron 13.
We can't risk the big picture for something so minor at a time like this.
Once I get my hands on the legacy orb, I'll deal with him. Ron 13, are you going to release the demon? Are you trying to get everyone killed? It's Fairy Woolen. She has finally ended her seclusion. What does this have to do with you?
You defeated me back then.
Causing my Tao heart to shatter. But now, I have cultivated the grand Tao body. All the humiliation I suffered in the past
Will be repaid tenfold today.
I'll help you. Oh my god. Is that the legendary Grand Tao body?
He is a true descendant of the sacred bird.
And the other one is Master Mew. Fellow cultivator, I'm here to help as well. And me. Count me in.
I actually forgot about this part. The sect elders have all gone to compete for the divine fortune, leaving this bunch of people with nothing to do.
How annoying. Do you all want to come with me to suppress the demon too?
Quan 13. What on earth are you talking about?
Suppress the demon? With what you are now.
Going there will only provoke the demon. Do you want the entire great wilderness to be dragged to the grave with you?
Me? Provoking the demon?
You clearly know the demon is about to break free.
And wreak havoc upon the world.
Why didn't your elders join forces to find a way to seal it?
Instead, they're here fighting over the legacy.
And you still have the nerve to blame me?
Blaming you?
How insolent. Fellow cultivators.
Please join me in striking down this madman.
Ah. Thank.
Ah.
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 Ha 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 ha. What a bunch of hypocrites.
Today, this young master will teach you all a lesson. Looks